Hello, 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 Uniting Pride family and friends. We are so happy to have you with us. Whether you're live or you're watching this later, we're glad you joined us. I'm Nicole Friedman, Director of Operations for Uniting Pride of Champaign County, and thank you so much for joining us today for our big announcement. Had to wear my my rainbow wig, right? So because it's a big announcement, right? Exciting. I haven't lived in Champaign-Urbana all that long, but the way this community comes together has already impacted me in so many positive ways. I just love the weird mix of small town, big city that we have going on here, and how this place feels like a family, complete with crazy aunts like me. Woo! I didn't plan my move here, and I did not plan on leading this organization. That quote, "May you live in interesting times," is most often a curse, not a blessing. Am I right? But sometimes the world just throws things at you that end up bringing unexpected beauty, joy, and love. And coming to work at Uniting Pride is one of those things for me. Now, while I had attended Pride Fest a handful of times before, I really started my relationship with the Up Center as a volunteer for the 2020 Pride Fest, which of course had to go all online. We were, let's say, a confused group of volunteers because people hadn't really figured out how to do all that online programming thing just yet. But engaging in that way brought me some very dear friends, a deep connection to this community, and well, hey, this job eventually. So Pride Fest means a great deal to me. And if you hadn't guessed it yet, yes, this announcement is about Pride Fest 2022. Now, I know some of you are out there thinking like, already? It's March, and isn't that not until the fall? Yeah, okay. But let me tell you, we have already gotten emails asking us about next Pride Fest. Quite a few, actually. Some of y'all are real thirsty to get this information. You know who you are. So here's a little something for you. But I promised you a special guest. And so here to help us make our announcement, the one and only Mayor of Urbana, Diane Wolf Marlin. Diane, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Nicole. It's great to be here.
Really appreciate you taking the time. We know how busy your schedule is. We know how hard your job is. But let's not drag this out too much longer because, I'm sure everyone out there is real antsy, to get to the info. So please do the honors and make our big announcement.
Well, you're right. We do live in interesting times. And so I am excited to join United Pride today to announce that the 2022 Pride Fest will be back in downtown Urbana. And the parade and fair will take place on, drumroll, Saturday, October 1st.
I just had to put a silly little hooray video in there because why not, right? Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much. We're also really, really excited. And I just want to quickly say thank you to you, to the rest of the Urbana City government, the Public Works team in particular, with a special shout out to the Urbana Park District as well. Last year was beyond anything we could have dreamed of because, of course, there were so many question marks still out there relating to COVID. We had no idea how it was going to play out, but it ended up being a huge success in large part due to all the folks that I just mentioned. So thank you. Thank you to you for opening the city of Urbana to us, for your support, and for wanting to be a real partner in this program. We do. We sincerely appreciate it. So thank you. Let me ask you this real quick. What does it mean to you to have Pride Fest centered in downtown Urbana?
Well, it means a bunch of things, but let me first state that you and your organization are one of the best organized, most fun to work with that we've encountered. And it was just a pleasure to plan this event. And you're right, nobody had ever done this before. This particular parade route really hadn't been used before. So we were all feeling our way through it. And it was a huge success. So what it means is that, Pride Fest started in Urbana, and it's just an honor, and we're just very happy to basically bring it back home to Urbana. And frankly, I think it's where it belongs. We've been an inclusive community. We've always been at the forefront for protecting human rights. And this is an opportunity for us as a community to celebrate the history and our commitment going forward. So anything we can do to make this bigger and better than ever, just let us know. And we're with you all the way on this. And I can't wait.
Thank you so much, Mayor. It means a lot. It really does. I think folks are tempted to think that there isn't much of a need for the Pride movement anymore, especially those of us who walk in communities filled with people who have open hearts and open minds. Like, we see love and acceptance where we go. But I'm saddened to say that that 2021 was the worst year on record in U.S. history for the most anti-LGBTQ plus legislation ever passed. And so far this year, we've seen it.
Yeah.
It's more of the same. Some things are bigger even and a little worse than last year. So there is, sadly, still a real need for us to gather queer folks and allies out and proud on the streets in the communities in which we live. And all of us here at Uniting Pride cannot thank you enough for helping us to create that space. Thank you so much, Mayor Marlin. Thank you for being here with us today to make this announcement and for working alongside us in general.
It's an honor for us to be working with you, and just let us know what we can do.
And
I'm looking forward to October 1st.
Yeah, October 1st. All right, Mayor, you can go on to your I'm sure very busy day. Thank you for taking the time. We really appreciate you being here. And you'll be hearing from me more soon.
Oh, I know. Can't wait.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, I'm so glad the mayor could join us. Thanks for watching our little announcement video, everybody. A couple things before I go. I am going to play a recap video from 2021, because we need a chance to revisit those times, the good times we had, and to look forward to what's to come. Before I do that, I'm going to answer some questions because I'm sure I'm either going to get them or maybe they're already in the chat already. All right, so here are a couple questions answered real quick. Yes, we are planning to do a whole week of programming leading up to the parade and fair, just like last year, but we've barely even begun those plans. Right. So there's no more info on that. Don't ask me. Sending me 20 emails isn't going to make me have information. We don't have it yet. But I will say this. We very much believe in, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So expect us to keep what we all love about this program. Only we want to do it bigger and better. Yeah. I think you got me, but it's still early. So that also means that we're not yet ready to take any registrations, not for vendors, not for parade participants, not for any of the other programs we plan to do. But rest assured, we will shout it from the rooftops when we are ready. So keep an eye out for that to come. And if you already know you plan to participate, whether it's as a vendor or as a parade marcher or just as somebody who loves to come down and celebrate Pride, put it on your calendar now. October 1st, put it on your calendar. That's what this is about. And then when it's time to sign up officially, you'll be all ready to go. Speaking of the planning process, we want you to know that we want to hear from you. So if you've got things you would love to see as part of Pride Fest this year, email us, pride@unitingpride.org. We want to hear from the community. We want to give you what you want where possible. I can't bring Bowie back from the dead and have him, headline the festival. I only have so much power, but where we can, we want to give you the Pride Fest you want, right? Or if you work for an organization and you might want to partner with us on a program or be a sponsor to help underwrite costs, we're ready to have those conversations. So you can email there too. And we will be forming the Pride Fest committee. 2022 committee. So you can also email us there at pride@unite. Where is it on the thing? It's there. Oh, it's right there. There it is. pride@unitingpride.org. The committee, real quick, is for folks looking to take on a leadership role in planning and executing Pride Fest. No experience necessary, just an interest in working on a deep level and taking ownership of what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Working on the committee is a pretty decent commitment of time and energy. But as someone who started as an engaged volunteer on the Pride Fest committee, I can tell you it is incredibly fulfilling. When you see the kiddos watching the parade, their eyes lit up and their hearts wide open. When you see families walking around the fair and sharing that experience, folks of all ages from all backgrounds, living their lives out and proud all around town. And you help to make that happen. I don't have words. The joy is indescribable. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. So if you think maybe you could use a little indescribable joy in your life, then please reach out to Pride at unitingpride.org and maybe join up on the committee. If you just want to ask some questions first and get a better sense of what it is, I'll be delighted to make time for you. Okay, I'm sure there's more questions. I will make sure I get them answered. You can DM, you can email, you can comment on this video. We will get back to you as quickly as we can. Thanks again for joining us. But before I go, let me throw out a quick plug for our Queer Prom coming up on May 6th for 13 to 18-year-olds in our community and beyond. We are working with the Mahomet Seymour High School GSA, with actual high school students from Mahomet Seymour High School as our prom committee. And the theme they came up with is iconic, honoring queer icons, real and fictional throughout history to now. We can't wait to create this safe, affirming, super fun space for our young folks from all over. So lots more info to come on that. But May 6th, save that. If you know any 13 to 18-year-olds or know how to reach them, let me know. We're going to put that word out. All right, it's time to say goodbye with our 2021 Pride Fest recap video. Thanks again to everybody. Thanks to the mayor for joining us. Thanks to the city of Urbana for being host and helping us in so many amazing ways. We will see you this fall for our 2022 Pride Fest. Here comes the recap video, y'all.
I'm not one for exaggeration. I'll say it 1,000,000 times. We could see a whole lot better if we opened up our eyes.